Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I post anonymous stories online, so if you like listening to anonymous stories, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. So, my boyfriend of many years made his twin brother marry me, and the pain I've been through made me wonder why he would treat me that way. Because I thought he was my boyfriend, only for me to know yesterday that he has a twin and he was my boyfriend's brother. Now, I don't know if I should forgive him and stay with my boyfriend as my husband or go back to my home. We dated for 5 years and he traveled abroad. After some time, my parents started pressurizing me to get married because my younger sister was ready to marry, and in our tradition, I have to marry before she does. I talked to my boyfriend and he told me to find someone in marry because he's not ready. And then he went ghost on me for 6 months. Then when I saw him, he was with his family to pay my bride price. I was confused though, but didn't react. In 3 weeks, we were married and moved in together. He barely touched me, and even when I go naked before him, he will leave the room. And he was sleeping in the guest room. I once asked him to get me a towel while in the shower, and he hung the towel on the door for a whole year. No sex in the marriage. They are very much identical. And when I complain, he will leave home and return the next day. Yesterday, he called me to meet him at the airport. I did. I got there and they were both there. This guy hugged and kissed me, and I was confused because after the wedding kiss, we haven't kissed again. Let me use names here so we all get it clear. The person who married me is Joel, and the person I was dating was Joshua. So Joshua kissed me, and I don't know the difference between them. I don't know what to do because I am lost since yesterday afternoon. I am not okay. How didn't you talk to him before? Like, so their voice is the same. Like you couldn't differentiate between two different men. Like you were confused. When they speak is the same, they look the same, and everything is the same. It be today the thing paying me. How can you tell me to put you on a daily, weekly, or monthly pay as my girlfriend? Like, what the fuck? Are you that cheap? Are you not ashamed? I'm doing my NSS and I'm paying rent and a support system for my mom and some family members, and you say what? Is it easy to pay rent in Accra? My rent is costing me almost 12k. Plus, boss paid my mom's own in April and paying mine now, still as an NSS boy. And you say, I won't even waste my time arguing with anybody. We are in a talking stage. Even if in a relationship, you dare not ask that question. There is a reason I'll call you my partner if you clearly understand what a partnership means. I won't call you an orphan. It doesn't make sense. That's why I'm pouring my sentiments here. I declined her offer. I just remembered and decided to pour my sentiments here. Calling me broke is a no-no. Woman I spent about 80k getting married to. Hey, I just found out last week on her old spoiled phone that she has a body count of 18, 4 years before we got married. I feel cheated. She told me her body count was 2. I was a third person. She's having something to do with. I believed her because she's a church girl. She looks innocent too. I'm thinking of divorcing her. I've lost the trust I have for her, honestly. What should I do? We have 2 kids. I spent 80k plus getting married to her. But that was 4 years before you met her, so it's totally they are unrelated. But if you still feel that's a no and you'd want to divorce her, and you're also complaining that you spent a lot of money getting married to her, just say you and Kasa, you don't know what you want to. I was offered a job right at the interview. They told me there that I know my staff and I'm overqualified for the role. I was supposed to begin the first week of June, but the man who was supposed to be my immediate boss called me early morning on my reporting day that they had decided to go with another candidate. I was so shocked because I was told I had this job and I should report on the first Monday of June to sign the contract and everything. I was really disappointed but took it in deep faith. I'm doing a part-time job and it has been quite good. Then around 20-something June, I received a call from the HR himself to tell me I was offered the job, but he doesn't know how the other lady got it. It was unbelievable because as the HR, she should know. They called me to come for a talk. I went, but the contract wasn't ready. I had a meeting with my immediate boss, the one who called to tell me they had chosen someone else. He said the lady will still be working for us, and she did what had to be done. So I should also consider doing that, or else no matter how qualified I am, he won't let me have the job. He tried to touch my ties and I stopped him. He said he would give me time to think about it, and he has been sending me messages which I can use as evidence. Now I don't know if the HR and the rest of the bosses know that that is what is going on and that's what this man is doing, or I should boldly tell the HR. Hear me out, fam. So last night I was driving back home from work with my girlfriend of 2 years. I met my mom at a bus stop heading home. So I parked and politely asked my girlfriend to sit at the back so my mom can join us in the front seat. Fast forward, my girlfriend hasn't picked up my calls or replied my WhatsApp messages since last night, even though she has updated her status this morning. Truthfully speaking, I want to stop trying to get in touch with her and ignore her. I don't want to believe that she had an issue with what happened yesterday. That's why I have called her, sir. This seat theory doesn't hold water. Why I say so is you can always take your property when it belongs to you. This isn't a public seat we are talking about. This is my car. Family, I buy car gift my girlfriend. My mom and sister don't talk to me. 2 weeks this, I'm the last one to among them. They are giving me attitude. But I don't know the reason why my mom and sisters don't talk to me. Only my kid sister flew me yesterday because of the car I bought for the girl. That's the main reason. My uncle is behind this. The way I got blasting me. I am 23 years old. I was going to buy a house, but they advised me to buy a car first and see her reaction first before. have you bought a house for your mom first? Like if you've bought a house or a car for your mom first and you are extending the generosity to your girlfriend, it's quite understandable. But you leave maybe your mom there and maybe she doesn't have a car, or it's not even a car that is of a priority to her, and then you go and do it and you expect them to still be smiling at you. Like if it's not if they don't matter to you that much, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. But if you think they matter to you, then you should you're 23, but hey, you're behaving like a 15-year-old. Even 15-year-olds, I'm not sure, behave like this. Come on. My husband and I have been married for 4 years. We dated for 2 years before marriage, so making 6. When I was young, my mother never really made us wash our father's trousers because she used to find money in his pocket, and that motivated her to wash them. If you wash my father's trousers, you are likely to find money in one out of every 5 trousers you wash. My elder sister and I used to fight over some, or even with our mother. And it was very fun. We all enjoyed the idea of washing for our father. And if someone rushes to wash them and finds no money in his pocket, we laugh at her all day. That life was fun and interesting. It made the family happy. I wasn't really washing for my husband when we were dating, but we've been married for 4 years and I've never found money in his pocket, not even 10 pesos or a pin. His pockets are always dry. I am tired. This is something I shouldn't complain about, but we are suddenly quarreling about it because no matter what happens, his pockets are always empty when I'm washing them. He said he's used to emptying his pockets when he gets home. I've asked him to stop, but he still does it. I'm bored and tired of even washing his clothes. It's not like he's not responsible or something. He's doing everything right, but that act would motivate me or even make me happy. Instead of trying to work on it, he wants to deliberately pay me when I wash for him just to prevent us from arguing. That's not what I want. I don't want to be paid. I just want him to be a man. He should be able to forget something in his pocket, even if not always, once in a while. This really affecting our marriage. I want to be as happy as I was living with my parents. Even my sister finds money in her husband's pocket, and anytime she does, she calls to tell me, and we still laugh at our memories. Why can't my own husband be a man? It's really bothering me. I am angry and bitter about it. 4 years and not once. The ladies here can bear witness with me that this is very bad. Yeah, who? Like, yo, what? You, how old are you? So the person is doing everything right, trying to meet you halfway, and you're like, chin, there must be money in your pocket. Is it by force? You must know that you people are from different families, and he is a whole different person on his own, and your family is different from his. So if your sister happens to be with someone that she washes their trousers and finds money in, and you don't, that's nothing to complain about. There are better things, and there are more serious issues to be concerned about, and this is so trivial. And the fact that you are complaining about, you don't just say you, the things that are happening in the economy and the world, no, you are not concerned. It's finding money in pocket that is bothering. You are not serious. My online girlfriend that I've been dating and investing in for about 6 months now, I date Aqua and she date Kaswa. Precious told me she's the virgin but has been raped 2 times in her life. Been sending her 700 Ghana every 2 weeks. Precious Kaswa. So even got a child from your so-called rape, and you still want me to believe you are a virgin. My money, oh, Precious. If you enter heaven, make I bed. Okay, no yawa. Just last week, she called me telling me she wanted to tell me something serious. Precious, so you're telling me a male friend of your mom asked you to go wash his clothes for him at his house. You went because that man is a very good friend of your mom, and he's been giving you money as well. Precious, so after you were done washing, you were feeling sleepy, so you dozed off at the man's house. You woke up and found yourself naked. Precious, you've been raped again. Erade, Precious, take Doobie. She carried me do Yakubu work. Last 2 days, Precious told me her WhatsApp phone spoiled and has been using her mom's keypad phone, so I must get her a new 11 Pro or at least XR. But yesterday, Precious changed her WhatsApp DP and even updated her status. Small love where I asked Precious carry me do Yakubu work, and I never do tatatao. But Mizika Komwe. I got involved with this man and he ended up impregnating me. He's not a poor person and also not married. But when I told him of the pregnancy, he said he wasn't ready to have a child, so I am on my own. I went to his sister and she took me in and offered me help until I delivered my baby. She said I shouldn't worry about her brother, that she would take care of the baby and help me in everything that I need. Truthfully, this one has been a real blessing. She has been married for some time and has no child. She took her brother's child as a own, and the boy stays with her and her husband. It's been 7 years and I go to see my son on weekends. His father, who lives in a different region, has never asked of him, but recently the woman, that's my son's auntie, is telling me I'm visiting the boy too much and I should allow him to get used to where they are as their home. Meanwhile, that is where he grew up. He has never stayed with me before. When I gave birth, I stayed there for over a year. My mom was able to come and visit a bit, but she's very far, so she can't be traveling all the time. A friend is telling me to be careful because the woman has no child and she's trying to push me away from my son and claim him. But she has been very good to us, so I don't want to create any problems for my son. What can I do? I think it's been long overdue, for like 7 good years, and your son has been living with her. Like, maybe you're not financially capable of taking him with you. So it's either you are able to take your son and cater for him on your own, or you would have to tolerate some of these things, which may result in the relationship between you and your son going, bad. Like, literally, you will have it will get to a point you'll never even be allowed to come visit again. So you have to make that decision. And it could be that she feels she wants to spend more time with him as compared to him spending time with you. So it's totally up to you. You need to take a stand and go for your child, or you sit and tolerate, right?